Coach, good starting spot. Tell us about the UNLV offensive linemen that have followed you guys to West Lafayette, what their strengths are, how you see them maybe impacting this fall.
Well, excited for those guys to be here. Uh, Jalen St. John, also known as Chop, he's a senior. He received some all conference honors last year, 2 year starter for me. One, probably just knowing the style that this program is approaches every day. Right now, he's been a valuable leader, just, being an old head and being able to just maybe tell others where their landmines are. You know, don't mess up here, don't mess up there. But and he's gotten better physically in the last couple of years, and he's kind of on a mission. He wants a shot at the next level, and wants to come here and get this thing going where we want it to go. And then I brought Hank Purvis and Mason Vicari. They were true freshmen last year. They didn't start, but they played quite a bit and some big packages and different things like that. And those guys just bring it every day. The work ethic, the mindset, the great students in the classroom. They just take care of their business and obviously want to get a chance to play on a bigger level. And excited to have them here. And of course, they can help the others also with what's expected on the field during meetings, just on an everyday day-to-day basis. So that's where their value and the excitement I have for them, because they continue to develop and they attack the weight room like you're supposed to, and have very lofty goals and work every day to attain those.
Sam, go ahead.
Sam King from the Journal and Courier. I was wondering just about working for Barry, and it sounds like everybody I've talked to has nothing but great things to say about him. A lot of you have continuity and worked together. Why did it work so well at UNLV, at a place that had no winning tradition at all? And how can that translate to West Lafayette, which is trying to get back to a program that was a winning program before?
Well, in this business, you try to attach yourself to good people, and I've known Coach Odom since he was in high school, and obviously both of us from Oklahoma. This is the third spot that we've been together at, with Memphis and Vegas, and then here. He's kind of, I like to call it old school. Definitely not shy about rolling his sleeves up and going to work, and that's one thing that we were able to do at the last place, and the kids bought into the process, which is what we're working on right now here. And and then let the process take over. But you see all kinds in this business, and he's definitely one of the good ones, and ones I definitely want in my foxhole if something goes down. So, and he's getting known for that, and we're getting known for a little bit about just going in and trying to outwork people every day, no matter what that task is. So,
go back to Nathan.
Hey, Nathan Barrett, Indianapolis Star. What's the most important thing that your room is trying to accomplish right now before the spring? Like, what are you looking for when you're evaluating players as to who's maybe, kind of putting themselves to the front of things? What are you looking for the most?
Well, the number one thing right now when you enter a new situation is you're trying to build trust first. And that's both ways. They're going to have to learn to trust me. I'm going to have to learn to trust them. But just accountability right now, day to day, there's no such thing as a dog ate my homework. That doesn't fly, and just being accountable to not only to the program, but to each other. And then once we get on the field, that stuff will take care of itself. Obviously, with off-season conditioning and weight room right now, you get an idea of who guys are and but everything's clean. It is a clean slate. I don't even look at previous film on these guys. I don't. Obviously, I know quite a bit about the three guys that came with me from Vegas, but everybody else, it's as open as it can be. And this is a day-to-day business, man. What have you done for me, lately? And that's what I'm looking for. Who can be consistent every day, with us in the classroom, across campus. Make the good list. Don't make any of them bad lists right now. And that's as we go, I mean, we're step by step now. It's going to get cranked up here pretty fast, and there'll be a lot more information on every day that we'll find out. So
Back to Tom.
Yeah, Coach, how do you feel about the depth you've got right now? Are you happy with your numbers? Do you think you're going to have to go get some more help in the spring portal window?
well, I never say no to getting more help ever. Okay. We probably need 3 or 4 more guys just to how we practice, because we're going to use 20 guys to practice. And right now we've got 17. So we will try to add to that. And obviously with the new limits with scholarships and numbers on the team, that's an issue. And it's an ever-changing issue. It's very, very hard to manage, your number because things are so fluid right now. But if we can get more bodies, we will. But I am kind of excited about the guys in there right now, and anxious as I can be to get out there on the yard and start seeing who we are and what we are. But everything's been positive so far.
Back to Nathan.
On the defensive side, there's I think maybe a little bit more continuity with the coaching staff in some ways. How do you and Josh, as the offensive coordinator now, start kind of formulating together what he expects from you, what he expects from the offensive line, and how that'll work with what he wants this offense to be?
Well, I think what we both want is probably the same, very, very similar. Okay, the only adjustment that's being made right now on the offensive side is we've got a lot of guys in there that have done the same things. It's all been called different. So, just getting everybody's terminology into one on one sheet, basically. But, I've known Josh for a long time and, obviously been a fan of what he's done and been able to do it at a bunch of different places. And, we're just sitting in there right now, protections for this play or what run scheme, in this situation, and then just pretty much determine, okay, what are we calling it? We've both done it, every which way you can do it. And, just deciding on, okay, this one here, this one there. And then when you got Coach Henshaw in there and Coach Ford, and then of course, LC's been here. I mean, there's a bunch of good heads in there right now, and it's exciting. It's fun for us, man. It really is, trying to put this all into one conglomerate, right now. So, but I'm excited to work with Josh. I never have worked with him, even though we're both Oklahoma dudes and went to the same place in college and all that. But this is exciting for me also.
Go ahead, Dub.
Vance. You guys got Giordano Vicario out of the portal up from Canada. Just, what do you like about his game and his skill set, and how do you see that translating against better competition now?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, probably looking at guys every year, counting high school guys, portal guys, everybody, I probably look at 4,000 to 5,000 a year, and you have to. He jumps out. His film jumps out at you. He tries to go maul people. And that's kind of excited everybody in the room when we were watching it. And then you meet him, and he does everything, and I'm talking about he's straight A student. He does everything in the weight room. He does everything in the meeting room. And I cannot wait to get him on the field. I think he could probably play all the inside positions. But just a super kid, and he's got pictures of him killing big bears and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. But but I mean, he is hungry to be as good as he can be, and that's kind of why he made the movie. And it was tough for him too, because he was loyal to the guys he's been playing with, and it was tough. And I appreciate that decision being tough, in today's world. But we're excited as we can be to have him. He's fit in unbelievably with the group already, and excited to see what his future entails this year.